Hi guys, 2 weeks later, we're back at Preston. I've got the 12:10 northern service to Ormskirk. Leave that and have some private stuff. Did 3.5 hours. Pretty long session. Enjoy the video. Right, in comes the corn service. We are awaiting the departure of the Pendor. 151.19 brings this in. Terminates here. This has come from Ormskirk, but it does head back out to Corn. Has come from Ormskirk, not Corn. This train will constantly rotate all day between Ormskirk services and Corn services, as the Pendor should be ready to depart. This train was meant to be in Avero. This has come from Blackpool, Mr. Vancy. Dirty unit leaves. Right, of course, the 12:18 of anti-West Coast service to London Euston. Should have been Avero, got scammed. I did film this train 2 weeks ago when I was here at Preston, and it wasn't Avero. It was even pathed on real-time trains as an Avero. It had the head code of an Avero, but the last minute changed it. They had the guts to do it. First Pendor of the day. 3909. At least it beat. Well, it should have been an Avero, but... You're telling me they did a driver swap when that driver had only driven 15 minutes from Blackpool to Preston? That's all he had done. They just literally had a driver swap. Crazy. Comes to 12:29, Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street. Northern are saying that there's going to be a Blackpool service at 12:33 on platform 1 and also a Blackpool service at 12:35 on platform 1. Just explain to me how that's going to actually happen, because I know it's not. Right, I've seen this train so many times at Bolton 331 and I've also seen this driver so many times. So this should just be a simple beat. I don't even wave to this guy, I should just do it. Literally saw this guy last week. I'll see you on the return, that's where I'll see you on. Him on the return, like one of the last trains of the video. I'll make it a nice one. Comes to 12:35 to Blackpool North. They're still saying the other one's also
step in, please?
12:35.
Thanks.
331101. Everyone's going to try and squish on this one. There's another one in a minute's time, or according to the departure loads at the same time.
For your own safety, you are reminded to stand behind the yellow line.
It's 12:41 of anti-West Coast service to Glasgow Central. Off goes 12:41 of anti-West Coast service to Glasgow Central. video. Hopefully the first Transpennine Beacon video. See if this driver recognises me even though I'm not at Bolton. Like I said, we're not doing thingies yet. Goes the Posh 9, first one. It's like the first of 8 we're going to see, so. But about only 6 of them will go via Bolton. 2 of them will have gone via Liverpool. There's the first one. Nice work. Comes to 12:54 Avanti to Glasgow. We do driver swaps here, so there's absolutely no point waving to them because it's not going to affect them beeping on the way out. It's a bit funny though when they do a driver swap on the Blackpool one. You will see that in this video. Yeah, here you go. I've drove it from London, you just drive it Preston to Blackpool and Blackpool to Preston. That's your shift over. Next stop, Wayland. So listen, you might be wondering why the 2 Avantis to Glasgow, 12 minutes later, so close together. This one does more stops. This one stops at Motherwell. If you didn't know, Motherwell is set down only for Avanti. Because Avanti believe that you should not be able to get a high-speed train from Motherwell to Glasgow, you should just get on a ScotRail. That's what Avanti believe. And Transpennine believe the same at Bolton. But you should just get a Northern to Manchester. You're not good enough to get on their service. It's a good thing the Avanti don't come to Bolton, or else they would probably implement the rule. Quite fine with 1 set down train at Bolton, not 4. In comes door 1301 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. 39153. I think we can all see it's coming in. What's the point of an announcement when it's already here? There you go, leaves. In comes the 1300 Transpennine to Edinburgh. Probably going to do a driver swap again. (802 to 11). Quite rare that you see these here. Off goes the Transposh 9. (802 to 11). They have done a Next up for that one is Lancaster. This Transpennine hasn't come via Bolton. This one's come from Liverpool. So this driver will never ever see me before. Might have seen me before, but never at Bolton. And the only reason they all know me is because of Bolton. They won't know me if they've not seen me at Bolton. Simple as that. 397. Again. 004. Again. Bus 1309 to Glasgow Central.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Here we go, turning all the wrongs into rights. Here we go, you can take me there tonight. Whoa, this life is all we know. Whoa, I can't say if you can't let it go. I never really know what's going on. And even when you're next
Right, I might miss the 1418.
like you were gone.
So I'm just going to break, because I don't want to miss the freight. It does say platform DGL. The DGL is on the side of platform 1. But last time when I was here a few weeks ago, one of the freight said platform DGL, and they just ended up coming through on 3. And at the time of hour it's coming, there is nothing that comes on 3. So if it was a busy time of the hour where trains were on 3, then it would actually go on the DGL. But because there's nothing coming, that is like the middle of the empty part of the hour on platform 3. They can comfortably just put it on the put it on 3. And the other one in half an hour time is just anyway just scheduled on 3. So we're guaranteed to see one on 3. Off goes the 205 to Glasgow Central. I am going to have a toilet break now. And the only thing I'm missing is the Ormskirk train. And I think the Ormskirk train speaks for itself. In comes the 1420 Northern service to Bolton. Only going as far as Bolton because of the works. Yeah, okay. Comes the Avanti. Fourteen 26 2082 Liverpool Lime Street, 331 109. I've got 1427 to Blackpool North. I'm here for another hour and that will be it for today. Of course, the 1428.
This train is formed
1435 to
of
Blackpool
4
North,
coaches.
331 111 again. Plus 1435 to Blackpool North.
For your own safety, you are reminded to stand behind the yellow line.
Comes 1441 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central. Off goes the 1441 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central. Next Saturday Bolton is open, so next Saturday morning we are going to have a mega Bolton morning session. Not had one of them for a while. We have got a freight in 5 minutes. goes 195101, 1445 Northern Service to Barrow in Furness. So because Bolton shut, the Barrow and Windermere services are terminating here and heading back out every hour. 195101 on this. The last 2 hours I've done, the transfer line's been in, that's why I never filmed this, because this is just sneaked out and in every hour. But this has been coming every hour. Right, off in comes 1452 Northern Service to Manchester Airport, 331027. With 331028 on the rear. Comes the 1454 Avanti West Coast service to Blackpool North. Not an Avero, still a Pendo, 11 car load this time, not 9. Two trains to Blackpool pulling in at once, got one on platform 1 as well. Off goes the 1452 to Overpool Line Street. I didn't go to the end because then I'd missed the Banty departure. Goes 1454 to Blackpool North. I mean, 11 car to Blackpool, that is sort of, that's alright. I mean, to be honest, if you caught when Bolton's running, the 1423 from Bolton, it gets here for 1452. And if you ran onto this one, so your train's already going to Blackpool, if you ran out, you jumped off the train, switched platforms and ran onto this one, you actually get there first. Even though you were already on a train going there. Comes 1501 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. Are only going to be 2 more Avantis left. The next video will be Tuesday at Bolton in 3 days time. I'm going to make it in 3 days and you'll see it in 3 days. In comes 1503 to Edinburgh. Like I said, next video Tuesday. Then because Bolton's open on the Saturday, there's not going to be a Friday session. It'll just be Saturday, and I'll also make a video at another place on Saturday. Could be Lancaster, somewhere like that. And then Sunday action, I'll be probably from Wigan, because Bolton's still shut on the Sunday, so I can't film there. It'll probably be Wigan or Preston on Sunday. We'll update you on this video. Well, the next clip will be the Avanti leaving. Off goes 1501 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. I'm only here for 20 more minutes. So I will film the Transpennine depart, the Ormskirk train depart, the 1518 to London Euston, and the 1518 to London Euston departure will be the final catch. There is a freight at 15:22, 2 minutes before I'm meant to be gone. My train departs at 15, something like that. So if I will plan to end the video on the Avanti, but if the freight just does whiz through, then I will just quickly cut to the freight clip and the freight will just end the video. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'll make the freight or not. It all depends. It's running bang on the schedule. Next stop for that is within North Preston. Off goes 1503 Transpennine Express service to Edinburgh. This is the final Transpennine. We've still got a final Northern and a final Avanti yet though. Well, I'm obviously going to see Transpennine on Tuesday at Bolton. I'll be there from 3:30. Well, I'd say more, 3:15. 3:15 till 6. We've got a mega session. And then another mega session at Bolton on the Saturday. And then Saturday afternoon at a completely different location, which I don't know of yet, but I might be able to update you on the Tuesday session. Closing on Kirk service. $15.10. And we got one more train left after this, that's the Avanti. Nice to finish with an Avanti. 2119. Right, if you're interested in freight, I've got some good news. The freight is running 3 minutes early. 3 minutes early. Which means I will comfortably film it before I catch my trip. But I'll still be able to comfortably film it. That is the positive news. So the Avanti will not be the last train of the video. But the small thing is, I might not film the Avanti depart, just to ensure I get the freight. In comes the 1518 to London Euston. I'm going to head right to the end of the platform as soon as... Oh, this is the special. This is the Pride Pendolino. Nice. I didn't know about. I just... At least makes the end of the video a bit different. Get a nice image of this with a thumbnail. 39119. Dare you when it leaves. Right, tough one here. Freight is coming at now and the Avanti is leaving. What do I film? Help me. What do I film? Avanti Pride livery or freight? Right, the freight beeps. Right, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to situate myself right in this position so I can run across to film both. Let's get a tone from the freight and then I'm going to run straight across. It's already beat. But I'm going to get another one. Beautiful timing. Straight for the Avanti. Pride livery as well. See what this do. Nice tone, bit of a tone. 39119. That's pretty better. This livery is just outstanding. For me and for Preston, Gabby, subscribe, drop a comment. Next video, 3 days back at Bolton. See you then.